Hey guys, welcome back to Tactical Expedition. Today I'm going to be filming my 4Runner and little trip to a place called Castaic, which is near Valencia, about an hour north of downtown Los Angeles, where new homes are getting built. I'm thinking about maybe purchasing one, even though interest rate is getting a little high, but oh well. 4Runner gauge cluster. The miles per hour, the direction going northeast at this point. California or near Los Angeles always has a beautiful weather, 75 degrees. Eco graph that tells you, hey, you're wasting gas, even though this only gets maybe 15 miles per gallon. So you can switch it around. So that is for more like a off-roading. You just want to see your front wheel alignment. So when you turn, the front wheel turns, it shows you the wheel orientation of the front wheel. If you don't want any information, you can leave it blank, but I haven't seen anybody using that function. That is my miles per gallon average, 15.3 miles per gallon. That is horrible. So every 5 days or so, I spend about $120 full tank. This takes about, I think, 18, 19 gallons. Horrible. And this is my daily, so it sucks, but what can you do? It's the current miles per gallon. So if I floor it, it goes down. If I don't push it, it goes up. And I can go maybe 180 miles at this point with a little bit less than half of the gas tank. That is the trip odometer, and that's the current speed right now we're in. I put the ham radio just in case, and I never get to really use it. That's the ditch light. So that's the newest edition. That is from ESR, and that has a cryo boost. Activate the fan right here, and it's magnetic. It works with the maglock cases or Apple iPhones. But once you put it on, it activates the fan, so it cools down the charging process. So it keeps the phone cooler, but there's a little bit of a fan noise. So if you don't like that, then just get the regular magnetic mount from ESR. Very outdated, old style map. I'm sure newer 4Runners have the better infotainment system there. I don't. And that's the useless clock. That is like 1980 style, that I don't get why they have that at 2017 version, but you know, that's what it is. And I hit the wire through the side behind this this plastic cluster over here. Today Los Angeles is a little bit gloomy. This is 605 freeway, so this freeway is pretty nice. There's not too much traffic. I'm trying to get to 210 freeway westbound. This is where 605 freeway ends, and the town way over there, if you can see it, that's called Bradbury, which is the hidden luxury town that is like Beverly Hills but away from Beverly Hills. So those of you know Bradbury, I mean, homes start at like 5 million plus for old homes. So, but it is big and a lot of horse properties. So that's the look right underneath the mountain. And this is a 210 freeway. Back in the day, this freeway was the best. No traffic. This freeway, when I was in college, ended by San Dimas going eastbound, so there is no road that is connected. So if you want to go to Vegas, you have to take 60 or 10 freeway, but not anymore. They extended the 210 freeway all the way, just like 10 freeway and 60 freeway. So I still have to drive about an hour to get to Castaic. That's near Valencia. Valencia is a bigger town where a lot of new homes and beautiful homes that are a little bit cheaper than like West LA area. This is basically the road noise in inside the cabin. It's pretty loud. It's pretty loud. So, and that's my rear view mirror. It's the digital display. This one also records. It's like a black box, but I have a second black box that is on the front. This one has a heat resistance mode. So today is a Sunday, very relaxing day. I have a day off today, luckily. You know, I'm a lot more relaxed. My work is not that hard or dangerous, but still, I'm a cop, so there's always that little stress back of my mind. When I'm off, it's very relaxing. So I think that's why a lot of the law enforcement officers think about retirement early. I don't know about other agencies and departments, but after about 20 years, you can retire. There might be an age limit, like you have to be 55 or you have to be 50, you have to be 53, and different pension systems. A lot of the cops, officers, law enforcement, or whatever agencies that work that gets pension, they want to retire a little bit earlier, even though the percentage that they will get is a lot lower. The average of people who got pension so far, I think the years they live is about 8.5 years to 10 years. That's it. So most of the officers or cops or different agencies, they know that too. You know, sometimes you see these old officers working the field. I give them a lot of respect. They like work almost close to 60, 65. But then as soon as they retire, within a couple years, they pass away. You know, unfortunately, they don't get to enjoy the retirement. Myself, I wanna do about 25 years. Anyways, that's about that. I'll talk about 4Runner now. So that's the road noise. I'm sure you can hear it through your speakers. It is very, very loud. I was driving a BMW 750, so that has like triple glass, and it's completely silent inside. So I can't just compare that to 4Runner, but you know, this is reality. Just inside, it shakes a lot more. So I'm sure eventually it affects your body, your back, because I mean, in here there's a lot of vibrations and road noise. So if you're thinking about driving this daily, it's very comfortable because it's high up from the ground, so you can see everything. Compared to driving a sedan or a sports car, but you just keep in mind it shakes a lot more than regular, like even it shakes a lot more than a Camry or regular older Accords. So just keep that in mind. So that's the rear view mirror. I always put that circular thing there. It's so useful. So already while talking, we got to Pasadena. So Pasadena is a beautiful place to hang out. There's a place called Old Town Pasadena where people just walk around. It's about maybe, I'm assuming like 10 blocks of going from west to east. There's all sorts of restaurants and clothing stores and jewelry shops. They have Cheesecake Factory there, so that's pretty famous. And a lot of people come out here on the weekends and hang out. And there's a lot of bars. Oh, this is just off topic, but it's been crazy with the increasing crime. I don't know about other states. My viewers, a lot of them live in different states. The crime in Los Angeles has gone up ridiculous amount. The main crime, I mean, it's better than the violent crime, but a lot of window smashes and taking property from inside the parked cars. So don't leave anything, any valuable stuff in your car. Don't leave your laptops, don't leave your duffel bags, you know, don't leave luxury clothes or luxury jackets in your car, because they will be taken. They will go around, look into your car, smash your window using a smash tool. It's so small and cheap that they just push through with a sharp point. It just smashes within a second, It doesn't really even make too much noise, unlike you think in the movies. Like, I know you smash the window with like a baton or something, you know, it's loud, right? But if you use the smashing tool, it's very quiet when the window smashes. So and they'll grab your bag and leave that area within 3-4 seconds. So even if you call the police, they'll be gone. And especially in LA, a lot of the criminals, they let go right away because of COVID. They implemented a zero bail policy. So, you know, I have a mixed feelings, but I won't get into the politics. But, you know, that's the reality. There is zero bail, so they come out and they commit more crimes. And then there's more victims. So downtown and like West LA and all these areas, nice areas, gets hit because they know where's good areas. Whoa, look at this Rolls Royce. Amazing. That's my that's literally my dream car. Rolls Royce SUV. When I retire, and if I am left alone, say my wife passed away first or something, and I'm by myself at age of 70, 75, I'm buying that shit. I'm buying a Rolls Royce. I'm taking out all my money from the stock, selling all my property, whatever money I have, and I'm just gonna have a big, you know, money in the bank. I'm gonna start buying a lot of useless and luxury items before I die. That's my goal. So anyways, off topic. So now we're getting into Angeles Crest area, 2 freeway. If people get a like sports car or something, they take the drive there. It's a windy road like going to Big Bear, but this pass that goes all the way to Lancaster and Palmdale. So it goes over Angeles Crest, which is that mountain behind us. It's a very scenic route, so if you think you've never been there, go up there and try to take that road trip. It's a beautiful view too up there. But this area also is nice because it's almost near La Cañada, which is like also hidden Beverly Hills. Like homes start around 2-3 million. Very secluded, you know, town. So if you make some money and you don't want to live in Beverly Hills or a city, go to Bradbury, go to La Cañada. Oh, and then also in Whittier, I didn't know this, but there's a place called Friendly Hills. Beautiful homes. It's high up on the altitude, so you have a beautiful view of the city. And homes are very, very expensive. It starts about, like, the cheapest I saw was like 1 point something million, and it goes up high. A little bit older homes, so unfortunately I don't think I can afford any of those places. So that's why I was looking at this property in Plum Canyon. They're building a big community up in the hills. I think it starts about a million at 1.1, 1.2, and it has like beautiful views, brand new, got a pre-approval. But then, you know, I don't know, because the interest rate is going up. Mine's still locked at like 4% at this point, but you know, the property tax and it's just gonna be me and my wife, 2 cats in a 5-bedroom, big 4,000 square foot homes. So I'm still thinking about it. It's a little bit more pressure, so I might have to upload a lot more YouTube and sell more items, my passive income, because as a cop I have limited you know, income, right? I mean, it's my income set. I have to make passive income, and I have to do side hustle to make more money, right? But you know, I pay a lot of tax on that too, so that's just something to think about. If you're a YouTuber or like sell stuff on eBay, does any side business that you get not W-2 but like W-9 tax form, IRS takes a quarterly tax from your bank account just in case. So they will withhold for you with their best educated guess how much you would make this year. IRS has been taking money every 3 months from my bank. Making money is good, but there's always tax behind every income. And I don't mind paying because, you know, I'd rather make more money and just pay more tax. Who cares, you know? There's more money in my bank. So anyways, look at this. Now we're getting into like the desert area of Los Angeles. Look at this. There's nothing around here. Look at this mountain formation. Literally, those are the mountain landscape. I actually like this drive because it's very relaxing here. It feels like I'm going somewhere far. I'm still continuing 210 westbound towards Valencia. So this is like the most northern part of the valley. Like there's the place called the Valley where it starts from, I believe, 101 freeway on the south, 118 freeway on the north, or you can say 210, and I think Topanga Canyon Road on the west, 170 to the east. So it's like a big area, no mountains, it's flat land surrounded by the mountains. That's why the valley gets really hot during the summer and a lot colder in the winter. But house price is a little bit cheaper back in the day. Not anymore. It's super expensive. So I lost that chance of buying a home in Encino or these Toluca Lake, these expensive areas too. I missed a lot of chances to become rich, but oh well. Oh well. I'm well off, so I'm just thankful that I have this job, have this resources, have the income that I get making YouTube videos, being an Amazon influencer. Just kind of fun. Everything's fun. I just do it for the hobby. And most of my gun videos are non-monetized. YouTube will demonetize and put a yellow tag on it. So whenever I upload the gun video, it's literally for you guys to watch, not for me. I'm not making any, I'm just wasting money making those videos and wasting my time and resources and literally money. So my friend asked me if I feel weird hearing my voice on YouTube. You know, at first it was very weird, but eventually the YouTube voice became my voice, and when I talk on the radio, it's all same now. Like my ear hears same voice. I don't know, it kind of changed because back in the day my YouTube voice, I felt like it was higher than my voice I'm hearing through my jawbone and my ear. But now it's kind of weird phenomenon, but now I hear YouTube voice and my voice same, exactly same. So it's not weird at all. So this is 210 freeway. What I'm on is not a carpool lane right now. This is just a divided road so they can expand the freeway and take over the eastbound traffic one lane to the left. So I mean, that's a clever idea. So we got to where 5 and 14 split. I wish I can go 14 freeway because 5 freeway is always traffic. It's a wide road. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lane freeway, and that 4 or 5 lanes are dedicated to 5 freeway. Still traffic, and the 14 freeway goes up smoothly. So man, to get to Valencia or Castaic, you have to take 5. To get to Plum Canyon, you gotta take 14, and it's not that far away. They're developing new homes at Plum Canyon and Valencia area. Valencia is known for Six Flags Magic Mountain, and I'm sure you guys know what that is. It's an amusement park. I think it's more for adults because the rides are a lot harder and faster than Disneyland. And a lot of the retired police officers and deputies, they're moving to Vegas, and all these tax haven places, states that has a zero state income tax. So you're saving about at least $10,000 or more per year. LA is the most expensive, I have to say, other than New York. But LA is super expensive to live. I think it's because of weather. Everybody just wants to live here because it's so beautiful. Beautiful weather. There's no hurricanes or tornadoes or like heavy rain, flooding, none of that. And you know, when people think of California, it's earthquake, right? There's no earthquake. It never shakes. I mean, it shakes maybe for half a second, and people get scared, and that's it, right? That's about it. The biggest fear in California is wildfire, forest fire. It happens every year, and sometimes it gets really close to the places that my coworkers or my friends live. So that's the biggest fear in California, but I'm sure that happens everywhere in other states. So that's why you don't have too many natural disasters here. You have the ocean, just hour drive. You have a mountain, you can ski in Big Bear. You can get to anywhere. There's lakes everywhere. I mean, it's just beautiful place to live, but that's why it's super expensive. Super expensive. House is expensive. Property taxes are expensive. So I think most of the people who retire that has a California pension moves to a different state so they can live like a king, you know? I get it. And extreme cases, I've seen my coworkers who retired went to Philippines. He said with $3,000, now he has 2 armed security guards 24 hours. He has 2 maids, living-in maids, who are like, I don't know, 21-year-old to 25-year-old. And obviously he's not married, but that's, and he lives in a semi-mansion. He showed me his picture. So, I mean, that's extreme cases. But anyway, I talked to my wife if she wants to move out of state. My wife doesn't want to move. I don't want to move until it becomes our last resort. Then I'm thinking about, Vegas. I mean, I also looked into Portland, but because, it's kind of, I don't know, I don't want to talk about politics, but also like Seattle, but same thing. And I don't want to go to Vancouver, Canada, because that's like literally like I'm going different countries, so I don't want to do that. And also, like, I thought about Colorado, same thing. I don't know. Any suggestions? I heard Flagstaff, Arizona, or near Sedona, it's nice weather and very secluded, still cheap, but I'm sure they don't like Californians coming over to their town and ruining their house price. Just like Idaho, Coeur d'Alene, my coworkers were talking about it about 4 years ago. It was super cheap for a mansion. It was like $500,000. I mean, you can't buy a mansion in California or in LA area with $500,000. So these coworkers bought these nice homes near the lake. Now they're worth $1.5–2 million. And I'm sure the locals are not happy because Californians brought the real estate price up big time. A lot of coworkers moved to Idaho, Ohio, Nebraska, Kansas, like those just middle of nowhere states. But then they showed me their photos. Beautiful towns. It has everything, every store that you can think of, they have it. So I mean, and you don't have to work anymore. So I mean, I can literally go anywhere. Have about what, like 5 to 10 years before I retire. So something to think about. But I'm sure the 5 or 10 years will come by fast. So we entered Valencia area now. Because there's In-N-Out on the side. That's the beginning of Valencia. And you're almost there to Magic Mountain. All I know is the one in Texas was a lot bigger than one in California, but I might be wrong. I went there a long time ago when I was a kid, and I just remember having so much fun there in Texas. Story about Texas, let me tell you. I went there my middle school. I lived there about 3 months, and my aunt lives there, so we were staying at her house, and I think my parents were thinking about moving there because my aunt is already rich in Texas, very well off. I think she had like, I don't know, many check cashing places, like 20, 30 check cash. I mean, she was rich, so she lived in this big mansion type house in Texas. You know, I forgot the city, but it was like Beverly Hills of that town. So we were living with her, and I remember just going to a mall to buy some, I don't know, polo shirts, and all of a sudden people are looking at me, right? But then it's not like a nasty look, but it's like they never seen an Asian person before. So I never experienced that growing up. It was a very strange feeling for me. And little kid, like maybe 3-year-old or 5-year-old kid, came up to me, very innocent, you know. There's no racism with that boy, you know. But he came up and asked me politely, "What are you?" You know. And it's like that was regular occurrence. Very, very difficult when you, I don't know, when you feel like that every day. But I get it. I get it. If I saw someone that I never seen, I'll probably ask the same questions if I don't know any better. And it was a little kid, so I don't know. So I just remember that I was very young, so I didn't get the awkwardness at that time. But and then I think my parents felt that too. So they're like, nah, you know, we're gonna go back to California near LA. So that's just a quick story why I didn't move to Texas. Oh man, but that's back in the day. This is like 1990 something. You know, I'm a little bit older, so that was the story. Funny story, I guess. We're passing, so that's the Magic Mountain on the left. It was so fun riding those rides. That's Magic Mountain. Well, I think it's open today because it's Sunday. It's been a while since I've been there. So north of Magic Mountain, now we're entering a town called Castaic. Castaic is known for their lake. It has beautiful lake, and if you take the road up there, man, I suggest, if you've never been to Castaic Lake itself, it's okay, but if you go up there, there's a church, and I don't know if they let you up there into the church parking lot, but I mean, from that location, the view is incredible. Incredible. You guys have to check it out. But at night, if you go up there, you can see all stars. Like, it's just, there's no pollution here. It's just, you would see millions of stars here. Incredible. It's just 1 hour north of LA, and it's just different sky, different air. You know, it's nice. Oh, but did I mention, you know, around Magic Mountain, they're just developing big community, and they're building a bunch of homes. So if you live nearby, go check it out and see the model homes. It's nice. And they have Toll Brothers model homes. I think the starting price was like 1.6 million, so I just didn't even consider, because it was just way beyond my budget. And that's the property tax alone on that will be too much for me. So anyways, so Plum Canyon, they have Toll Brothers too, and they have different homes, but they have nice homes. So go check out different locations even if you're not moving, you know, just to see what these new places look like. Look at the road, it's so clean. No tagging. See, if it was LA, it would have been all tagged here. Zero tagging. Cabin noise. And my rant of life. Anyways, thank you for viewing my video and see you on the next one.